So all there is what's happening. And what's happening is nothing experiencing itself as everything. Not a thing experiencing itself as all things. So some people say that nothing is the source, but everything is nothing, so everything is also the source. You can't find one without the other. It's like a circle. We want in our minds to be able to say nothing is the source and that be the end of it, and we know where we stand. But it's not like that. If everything is nothing, then everything's as much the source as nothing. So we have nothing. So there is nothing. And then in order to experience itself, it needs to create consciousness. So you could say that's the next thing. And then when everything manifests, so when it looks through the body and everything manifests, there's also a sense of being. So there is the consciousness, and then there is a sense of being. So when it needs consciousness, and then when it looks through the body, there is a sense of being, a sense of presence that also is. And then it creates everything else. You could say, I like to say that the presence, the being is everything, and that the consciousness is nothing. But ultimately that's just me trying to find words for it, and that's not the truth either. This is nothing experiencing itself, and it uses consciousness. It creates consciousness in order to look at itself. Now, and so consciousness is part of this world. Consciousness isn't separate from these things, from things. You could say all things are conscious, but the actual source is nothing. Sometimes I say the source is consciousness, but just for the simplicity of speaking, it doesn't really matter.